This is when things get real in the Europa League. It is time for the final, and there can be only one winner. Who's it going to be? The action is live. This will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who will provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. What are you expecting?
Well, what a brilliant match this promises to be. Two teams who thoroughly deserve to be here. Let's hope they perform to the levels that we know they can, because this should be a cracker.
A look at the starting 11 today.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Luca Digne plays with Matty Cash in the fullback positions. John McGinn plays with Emiliano Buendia out wide. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. Matty Cash. Onana. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Very timely defending.
Well, I thought they were in big trouble there.
John McGinn. Douglas Luiz. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I love the way he plays. He makes the game look easy. His first touch, his dribbling ability, the way he sees a pass, and then he executes it. He's got to be one of the best in his position.
That's a clever ball. Well, that collapsed completely. Successful intervention, winning the ball back. Onana. Now with Rodgers. And this is Grifo. Günther. And Grifo in possession. Günther on the ball. Eggestein. Suzuki. Lienhardt. Grifo. Günther on the ball. Eggestein. Lienhardt. And this is Grifo. Günther. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Strength to hang on to it. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
Cash. Onana. Watkins. Amadou Onana. Here is Digne. Cash. Onana. Look at Digne. Amadou Onana. Here's Matty Cash. Nicely cut out. It's looking promising. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Rogers. Pau Torres. Couldn't keep the ball. Grifo. And it's with Eggestein. This might be productive. Can they forge ahead? And that could easily have opened the scoring.
He's got to be more composed in front of goal. It's a big chance missed to take the lead.
Douglas Luiz. John McGinn. And strong play here. Ezri Konsa. Amadou Onana. Konsa. Now with Rogers. Oh, I read it really well. Ginter. With Eggestein. Günther. And Grifo in possession. Eggestein. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Lienhard. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. Ezri Konsa. Emiliano Buendia. Douglas Luiz. On to McGinn. Matty Cash. Pau Torres. Aston Villa will get the throw in. Not completely out of trouble here. But it just petered out. Günther. Lienhard. Eggestein. On to Ginter.
You could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal. One 0 then.
McGinn. And Cash with it. Morgan Rogers. His determination there for all to see. Playing with patience. Really well positioned.
Yeah, read the game superb. Good awareness there.
And keeping possession. Eggestein. Grifo. Günther on the ball. Suzuki. And a wayward pass. Douglas Luiz. Cash. On to Rogers. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Good looking pass. And now their turn to have the ball. Eggestein. Lienhardt. Günther. Grifo. And it's with Eggestein. Beste. Eggestein. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing.
Yeah, it's lovely to see this, isn't it?
Always left his marker for dead. They want another goal. Eggestein. Oh, good hit. Close shave. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here.
To be replaced by number 19, Jadon Sancho.
Douglas Luiz. Morgan Rogers. Onana. Sancho now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And moving it forward. Morgan Rogers. Who can he pick out? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Lucas Höhner. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And attacking with real pace and devilment. All that was missing was a goal.
It's a really quick counter-attack that was. They moved the ball with pace to get them up the pitch so quickly. Created a great opportunity. Just couldn't quite put the ball in the back of the net.
Ten minutes left for play. Buendia. Now with Rogers. Douglas Luiz. Possession changing hands. Promising position this. Lucas Kübler. Suzuki. Decent idea. Well, a touch too heavy there. Cash. Sancho. And a throw-in forthcoming. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Leon Bailey. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And passing it well. How did they let that attack come to an end?
That was top draw, wasn't it?
Eggestein. And there it is, the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Yeah, you've got to feel for any team to lose at this stage, but it's about performing in those big pressure moments, and that's exactly what they did. They thoroughly deserve this.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Well, you've got to enjoy every second. Just take it all in because it's going to pass so quickly.
And now for the moment of confirmation, the trophy presentation.
Well, the hard work and the dedication, it makes it all worthwhile for moments like this.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. A sweet taste of success.
Oh, just listen to that atmosphere. Look how much the players are enjoying it.
It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage. And now this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, the fans travel all over and they're enjoying these moments just as much as the players, and rightly so.
They certainly have, and the players greatly appreciate that. Always a joint effort on these big occasions. And now they pose for the images that will stand the test of time.
Yeah, and these are pictures that will live long into the memory. It's great to look back on.